Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of What Ted Says, where it's always time to get a fatter wallet and a bigger net worth. I'm sitting here with my good friend Larry W-A-C-H-S. He is my food buddy too. What we're doing here on What Ted Says today is many people have asked us, how do I save more money every week? Well, you have to learn how to eat lunch at great places for under 15 bucks. Today, we went to the Jerusalem Bakery and Grill, and we're going to show you all about how to get more dollars in your pocket so you can build a bigger net worth right here in What Ted Says. If you like this, just click the button, subscribe, tell your friends, and we're going to be sharing some great stuff with you. Hey everybody, we're back from the Jerusalem Bakery and Grill. Larry and I checking out, this food
smells good.
Amazing. If you have to go in the store sometime, because when you go in that store and you realize what traditional food is like from Jerusalem, it is unreal because you can actually smell. Did you smell that outside of the restaurant?
Outside and inside.
So look, you want to get some tasty stuff. You want to save some money on your budget. How do we do that? Well, the real budgeteer in here, or as I say, the budgetologist, they've got some pretty cool stuff on here for just $2.49, and they have them called pies. First thing Larry and I are going to try, this is, oh my God. You smell that thing?
Oh, that thing smells good.
This is a beautiful feta pie.
Feta cheese?
Feta cheese, real simple, like they have in the Middle East. All right. Damn, that feta, it hits you, doesn't it? Like at first you taste like it could be any cheese, but it's undiscernible once you get into that third or fourth bite, don't you think?
It's like mozzarella plus. I don't like salad feta.
Yeah.
But I love cooked pizza feta.
I know.
You could put this on an Italian pizza and not know the difference. Why is that?
I'm not sure. I
hate the regular feta.
I think cheese does taste a little bit different when you melt it than if you have it raw. But even the bread, you can tell they had these big old ovens in there. Slide them in. Super, super like crisp. The way that it came out, it's not, a lot of pizza's flimsy. This is just nice and
Watch
crisp.
this. Watch this. See how it's a very gluten-y kind of pizza dough. It's a pita, but it very gluten-y.
Just gluten full?
Oh yeah.
It's the only way I like it. All right, next up, $2.49. And I just want you to take a look at the size of this meat.
That's what she said.
Yeah, this is a meat pie. This is kind of filling stuff. Even if you had two of these, you'd only be talking about $5. But we haven't tasted this yet, but you could tell from the smell in the bakery. Oh my God.
Again, very Italian-like. It's like a stromboli. Is that beef?
Wow, no, it's beef.
It's beef?
But
I can't tell.
Actually, there's a little bit of a kick at the end of that. I'm not sure what was in it. You can taste the tomatoes.
There's
little chunks of tomatoes that are right inside of there.
I'm gonna say one of those Middle Eastern spices like cardamom. Why are you laughing?
That's not a spice,
is it?
Cardamom?
You sound uneducated. No, whatever's in there is very overpowering. Pungent.
Yeah. That meat is so finely chopped, though. Like it does. When Larry asked that at first, and he said, "Does this have meat in here?" Yeah, it's meat. It was just finely chopped, a little bit of tomato. Again, I have to tell you what. After two things we've tried here from Jerusalem Bakery, their bread baking skills are unreal. Like this is a little bit softer, and it was meant to be this way on this type of meat pie. Super tasty.
Been having my eye on this.
This is I believe at the Jerusalem Bakery, we got today both chicken shawarma and also beef shawarma. We're going to show you the beef shawarma now, but I have to tell you, you can not only get these in a wrap, and the wrap is cheap, under $10, but you can get a shawarma plate full of all of the stuff. Hummus, baba ganoush, pickles. They got shredded, everything. Radishes, all kinds of stuff that you could put on there.
What's the deal with this knife? What's on there?
I know, that knife looks like I stuck it somewhere that I shouldn't, but...
Well, did you? That begs the question.
No, I did not.
Well, what is this smudge smear from?
The smudge was the meat craft.
Oh, you cut
No, I meant the meat pie.
Ted. All right.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Tender beef, lettuce. What else is inside of here? Is there cheese? It looks like there's cheese.
That's special sauce.
That's a special
It's really
sauce.
like Middle Eastern Royale with cheese.
Let me tell you what. Seems like half that time the special sauce is always Thousand Island
Listen
dressing.
to this. I want people to hear how crisp this is. I'm gonna eat it near the microphone.
This is so tasty. I have to say the beef is.
It's like a cheesesteak.
It really is. It's moist and tender, but without the cheese. I mean, when the special sauce is in there, feels like it acts as a cheese. And the lettuce, it's super crunchy. And again, the pita, I have to say, it's no wonder. They got to be the best that I've seen in a long time. I mean, the pita is just so
strong.
Tasty, crunchy. Actually, the more that I eat that, the second bite that I have, it does really feel like that special sauce is an actual cheese on the beef. And Larry's completely right. This thing actually, you wouldn't know the difference between like a cheesesteak and this. I don't think so.
I prefer this because of the bread. And I say that as having lived in Philadelphia for one whole year.
Had Philly cheesesteaks?
Oh yeah. I've had the real deal.
This would rival any Philly cheesesteak.
Absolutely.
Now, we showed you meat pies. There's spinach pies there. Those are all $2.49. Shawarma, basically under $10. If that thing doesn't fill you up, just one of those shawarmas.
That shawarma was under $10?
It was $9.99.
You gotta be kidding me.
$9.99. And $9.99, you're gonna go to a fast food place and basically get, I don't know, like food that's like air. It's not gonna be that good.
Processed garbage. This is quality homemade stuff.
So we couldn't have gone to the bakery. I mean, Larry and I could not have gone there if we didn't go for dessert. So we bought a whole box full of different kinds of baklavas. We're gonna try one of them. And then there are a lot of these things in the Middle East, and sometimes you hear them called Turkish delights. They got little things that they roll. I mean, really lots of sugar, nougats, things with dates and stuff like that. That's the reason you go to a Jerusalem bakery type place, is to try some of those Middle Eastern desserts. What do you want to try here? On the baklava side.
In the nougat category or the baklava
Let's do
side?
baklava first.
All right, I like these puffy things in the middle. Although this is chocolate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go chocolate.
Yes, this is a chocolate. Will you show people? This is like an ice cream sandwich without the ice cream.
It's like a Rice Krispies treat.
Look at that. Nuts. There's some flaky chocolate baklava at the top. Those layers of that phyllo dough look pretty damn sick. And is that dates on the bottom?
Simultaneous
All
munch.
right. Oh. That's a sophisticated bite. And I only say that, Larry, because you can taste the chocolate, but it basically like blends into the nuts and the dates.
Oh my God.
And that dough, whatever that syrup is, I don't know. The syrup, basically the bottom of this is
It's like a
insane.
simple syrup.
Like it's
Pure
sat in
sugar.
simple syrup for like days.
Crack.
Yeah, crack cocaine syrup.
I've never had crack cocaine, but I imagine this is similar to the experience. Because I go into like a zone.
coma.
Watch what happens now. The first bite
This
is
is a
clear.
sugar coma?
It's cleared my brain. Like crack is lasts for, from what I'm told, reading Whitney Houston's autobiography, it's like 7 seconds.
No, I believe
So
that.
watch.
And that combination of, see that chocolate? That is gotta be 20 layers of chocolate.
This is not different from like
Oh,
a Kit Kat. Right?
oh, you would never want to have a Kit Kat or a Snickers bar.
I
once you
don't.
have.
I used to, but I don't.
Super tasty.
I would eat it off the table. That's how good it is.
You can do it if you like.
I'm doing it. I don't need your permission.
But now we got to try something, one of these delights in here. And I can't tell exactly what they all are. We should have asked the guys there at Jerusalem Bakery, but it looks like one is a giant date roll. This is a little bit of like a nougat. Sometimes you'd see these nougats wrapped up, and you get them with, remember the Brock's candy you get for like 3 cents?
My aunt had a
the Brock's.
plentiful supply of those.
That looks like the Brock's thing that we had, when we were kids. What are you thinking? Do you want to try that lemon thing? Date? What are we going to try here?
I'm a big fan of lemons,
All right.
so I'm going to have...
You want one of these?
Thank you, Ted.
Oh my God. This I'm not quite even sure exactly what it is, but I can tell. It feels like it has a little...
It's like a lemon bar.
Yeah, a little
Smells like one of
coconut.
Yeah. Smells
Oh my
coconutty. Has some
I think
kind
I
of...
washed my face with this. It's smells really good. I'm gonna take a little bite into this. All right.
Ready?
It's not my favorite.
Do you think I'll like it? Let's find
Yeah,
out.
I'm thinking probably not.
Let's find out.
But I will say that this is basically like a combination of like having some sort of gummy treat with a little bit of marshmallow. You can kind of see. It's actually even hard to squash. Even hard to squash it. It's tough to eat.
I don't want it anymore.
That was tough to eat.
It is tough.
So you're gonna pick the nougat.
That's correct.
All right. Go ahead and take the one with the creamy filled center there.
Yeah.
Although it probably doesn't have a center.
Doesn't look like the nougat of like the 70s.
This one does look like an edible that you would get in Denver. Not that Larry hasn't done that before, but
Looks like an ounce of weed that's rolled up or something.
well, it could be tasty.
Alright.
I got nothing to do the rest of the afternoon. Yes, I do. And let's get a little taste. I feel like there's going to be dates in here. This did not work for me.
What does it taste like?
Well,
I love this one.
you do? What does that
Love.
one taste like?
It's like a marshmallowy, coconutty,
It's creamy, huh?
creamy.
I feel like I got the raw end of the deal here because this thing feels like...
Oh, you did. I can assure you that if you ate this, you would curse the day that you picked that up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Creamy texture
This does remind me when I was a kid.
with nuts.
And literally they had the candies in the grocery store you can get right at the end that are packaged up. Except those ones were hard. These are nice and soft. Actually,
These are nuts wrapped up in cream.
they're and there's a little bit of
So good.
coconut. You can taste that coconut in there.
Let's try this last doodad here.
My favorite. What is this? This is the lemon nougat. I'm definitely trying to get myself sick today. This feels like a lemon pistachio nougat.
I'm not feeling it.
No, it's not as good when you look at what we had originally.
There's no. I expected something. See all that orange yellow color?
Yeah.
I expected something tangy,
Yeah, no.
citrusy.
This was neither. It feels very bland.
Ugh.
Not that tasty. I would say the two to really go for, baklava for sure, and I would get the creamy guys with the pistachio nougats, we call them. They're like soft nougats. Those are both the best ones that were on here. We had a great time eating at the Jerusalem Bakery and Grill. The food was phenomenal. What do we got going on there? that beyond the food, the bread, breadsticks, cookies,
There's a
everything you
fluffy-
can take home is
It's a
just,
fluffy ass pita.
it's amazing stuff. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being 1 shekel, don't have much money, even though I don't know how much a shekel is. Or 10 shekels, you do have a lot of money.
Like a buck.
And you would give this a what? 10 being the best for 10 shekels.
I give this on a scale of 1 to 10 shekels. I give it a 9.
Yeah, I have to agree. I'm in that 8.5, 9 category here. The food was fresh. The bread was crisp. All of the ingredients, you could tell they were super fresh over there. But most importantly, what we're doing here on What Ted Says is trying to show you how to get a fatter wallet and a bigger net worth. And how do we do that? We save money. Look, you're gonna go down to the deli downstairs right now in your building, if you're at work, and you're gonna pay $12 for a bad cup of soup, a tiny little salad, and some fountain drink that costs you $2.99. Don't do that. Go to a place like the Jerusalem Bakery and Grill. You can get a great meal for up to $5 if you got a meat pie and a feta pie, or you can get the shawarma for $9.99. Shawarma.
When you hear from Pat the Pita, subscribe to our channel. Subscribe.
And as the Pita Pocket says, subscribe to What Ted Says, and I promise
Subscribe to What Ted Says.
you, we will always help you try to get a fatter wallet and a bigger net worth.